Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another sensational episode of the Mega Strange podcast. You are here with your spooky hosts, Johnny and Derek. Did I wake you up with my high caliber?
Yeah, your voice cracked.
That was intentional.
Oh.
I do that from time to time for theatrical effect.
You didn't hit second puberty?
What is second puberty?
I don't know.
Is that like second breakfast that the hobbits have?
Yeah, it's when you get...
Like,
I'm still waiting on mine.
Frodo, more hair. Second puberty.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my growth spurt.
Welcome to the Comedy Classics episode of Mega Strange. We're not going to cover your growth spurt today. We'll talk about that in another episode because today we have a very special topic. We are talking about the contender for heavyweight champion, main cryptid in the world, a contender, everybody. We're talking about the Fresno Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I talked to some people about the Fresno Nightcrawler, and they're like, that's my favorite cryptid.
Ooh, it's a lot of people's favorite cryptid, even though this thing has not even been around for 10 years. No. It's still a baby in the world of cryptids. It was just first sighted in like 2014, some people, there's some debate, 2007. Some people will go as early as 2004, which I guess would put it more than a decade out there if they saw it in 2007, 2004. But it's still relatively new to the scene.
It's like the baby Yoda of cryptids.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a cultural phenomenon. The Fresno Nightcrawler. And we might also talk about the second puberty of the Fresno Nightcrawler. You never know. And the growth spurts that it's had.
Yeah, for real.
When did you first hear about the Fresno Nightcrawler? Was it just me coming to you with this episode idea?
It was when we did that episode where we opened that cryptid crate and you had the shirt. They had the shirt in there.
Right.
I never had heard of this before that. And I just loved how cute they were. And that was about it.
Yeah, I was at a convention talking to another cryptid podcaster, and they said that their favorite cryptid was the Fresno Nightcrawler. That's a thing when you meet cryptid podcasters. The number one question is always, what's your favorite cryptid? You know, if you say like Bigfoot, that's some normie stuff. So you have to have some obscure ones in your back pocket, like the Flatwoods Monster or the Florida Skunk Ape.
Yeah, most people say Mothman. I love Mothman. We have him featured on the set now too.
I might, at this moment in time, be leaning towards Mothman being my personal favorite cryptid.
Yeah, he's cool.
But like movies and bands and books and anything that you have a personal favorite of, it tends to change over time.
Yeah.
Sometimes they stick with you for a few years. Sometimes they come and go.
Yeah, you can't be in your Mothman phase forever. You got to move on to the Fresno phase.
You've got to mature. Yes, and today we're going to usher you into the Fresno Nightcrawler phase. So strap in for an exciting episode of Mega Strange. So it's known as the Fresno Nightcrawler, but I want to take us out of California.
Okay.
I want to take us to the middle of the country. I want to tell you a story that comes out of Oklahoma. Because apparently in a place known as the Fort Hill area of Oklahoma, there was a man who I believe wants to remain anonymous. I couldn't really find this guy's name.
Yeah.
But he reported, this was what was interesting to me. I always love how these stories start. You're just going through your normal life and suddenly something ticks you off that things are becoming out of the ordinary. And for this guy living in Oklahoma, he said that he had discovered a circle of grass in his front yard, a perfect circle that stayed fresh and green no matter what the weather was.
Wow.
In December, in the middle of the winter out there in Oklahoma.
It's good grass.
Yeah. And this is how the story starts. Because I guess he equated this strange circle of grass to what happened a few nights later when he was driving down the road, and he said he came around a corner and approximately 10 feet away over an incline in front of his truck, he saw a creature that he described as being 7 feet tall with no arms, but instead was made out of mostly muscular legs.
Okay.
It was asphalt gray, the same color as the asphalt in front of his house, as he described it. No jawline, and its legs were bent backwards, and it leaned forward as it ran.
So it was like this?
Yeah, the backward bending legs.
Okay.
He described this sighting to his wife, and his wife asked if he could draw a picture. I have the picture.
Oh, okay.
I have
We're
the
gonna
picture
do
here.
the fan favorite close-up cam here.
Let's go to the close-up camera. This is what he drew.
That's like that looks like something straight out of Silent Hill.
For real. It looks like two long fingers with like pointy nails, but this thing is 7 feet tall. It is walking through the woods.
Hey, I'm impressed by this guy's art skills because like you clearly tell he has a understanding of
basic shapes
and
form,
human anatomy, because like that's the correct place where like your calves would be and your kneecaps. Like that's crazy.
Well,
anyway.
he really saw it.
Yeah. I feel like if you asked anyone else to draw something, like they wouldn't draw something that good.
Yeah. This thing has come to be known as the caramel monster, or perhaps the caramel alien.
Okay.
But people have said that this is suspiciously close and similar to the descriptions of what was seen in Fresno, California a few years earlier.
Okay.
A creature that has come to be known as the Fresno Nightcrawler. Now, I start with this story from Oklahoma because this is actually one of the most descriptive sightings of this creature. And it has the patch of grass, whatever that's about, whatever that has to do with the Fresno Nightcrawler. This guy felt inclined to include that in his story. And he kind of talks about where he was and what he was doing and the time of day when he saw it. It was like 11:30 at night. And he drew a picture, Nobody saw it with him. His wife believes that it's real.
Yeah.
She says that he's an ex-Marine and would not lie about these things.
I believe him.
Yeah. I might believe him too. In 2007, though, 7 years before this sighting, we get our story when, it all comes back to the television channel Univision.
Yeah.
You familiar with Univision?
Yes. They used to play Dragon Ball Z on there sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I used to watch Univision as a kid, too.
Yeah.
They would have like the Cell Saga playing when we were still stuck on like the Frieza Saga here in America.
Yeah, and I was baffled that there was blood.
Yeah, it's like the uncut. It's a television broadcast station out of Mexico. And I think they have an American affiliate, a branch here that does productions in America as well. But yeah, whole different set of rules over there governing what they can air. Well, Univision is the largest Spanish-speaking television network broadcast here in America. And in the in the Fresno, California area, Univision was contacted in 2007 by a paranormal investigator. I believe his name was Victor Camacho.
Yes.
From Los Angeles. And he had a tape that he had acquired from an anonymous source.
Sorry.
I was just going to say a man named Jose.
Yeah.
Do you know about this tape?
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say that apparently Victor also had a radio show for like 20 years, a paranormal one called Los Desvelados, the sleepless ones.
The sleepless ones.
I just thought that was super interesting that he like has had a paranormal I almost said podcast, radio show for a long time.
He had a paranormal broadcast. Yeah, it's the same stuff we're doing here.
Yeah.
He was like us 2 generations ago. Well, imagine if we're doing this show.
Yeah.
And one of our mailbag callers sends us a video that they filmed from their security camera, because that's what happened to Victor.
Yeah.
Somebody who was a fan of his show sent a video from a security camera, a man named Jose. Jose wanted to remain anonymous. Jose did not want to reveal his identity. According to Victor, Jose wouldn't even talk to him at first and refused to leave his house because he was so scared and traumatized by this thing that he caught on his security camera walking across the lawn of his house. Victor had the footage. He brought it to Univision. Univision did not broadcast the tape they didn't really know what to make of it or what to do with it. And so they forgot about it. And Victor held on to the tape for a few years until he attended a convention, a paranormal convention, where he talked about this story and he showed the tape.
It's called MUFON.
Oh, you have the name of the convention.
Mutual UFO Network. I just thought it
Nice.
was a funny name, so I have it in my notes as well.
So it was kind of this relic, this video that had been forgotten about and archived, and then years later was resurrected, and suddenly people were interested. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what the fuck is on this tape? We have the tape here,
Yes.
so let's play it for everybody
Sure.
and show them what Victor showed everybody at this convention.
This has like multiple different recordings. I think this is the MUFON one. There's some music added as well. In classic paranormal cryptid fashion, it's like a recording of a recording of a recording. But that's pretty much it. This is another recording of it.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
What
Scary.
the fuck is that thing? It looked like a pair of bell-bottom pants.
Yeah. Strutting.
Walking around its own damn self
Can
in Jose's yard.
I add
Hey.
it was sorry.
Well, I just want to say, I would probably cry and not leave my house too if I was
No.
Jose. Real talk. If you saw those pants walking around outside your house at 12:45 in the morning, 1 in the morning.
I found it really hard to find that video without music because there were multiple videos of it on YouTube, the same footage, but like making my way downtown, walking.
That's pretty funny.
Like, it was just like throughout all
That's
of
pretty
YouTube.
funny. So Victor has that video.
Yes.
It comes from Jose. And I want to remind you, out there in Ohio or Oklahoma, we got this fucking thing walking around,
Dude.
probably the same way, but this is with the pants off.
Yeah.
Dude, wait. We'll come back to this later. This one does look like a naked version of what we just saw.
Yeah.
And nobody has drawn that comparison except for us.
Oh, dude.
I didn't find that in any research. I'm just now putting the pieces together.
Univision hit us.
Live on camera. The creature was dubbed the Fresno Nightcrawler, or known as the Fresno Alien. And it's described as being a relatively short creature based on this footage and some other footage that has been taken of it. It's about 1.5 meters tall, or 5 or 6 feet.
Mhm.
Most of the height is made up of their legs, as they possess extremely small upper bodies.
So it's smaller than this one, right? Correct?
Well, this is a drawing.
Yeah.
He's he's recounting what he thinks he
Yeah.
saw. But if the two legs were mid stride when
Yeah.
he saw it, it could just be a long pair of legs with a small body.
Mhm.
The cryptids appear to have very short, thin, stilt-like feet. And it's a bipedal creature, which means it walks on 2 legs and in an odd manner with its backward bending knees. That's the description of the Fresno Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Now, this video kind of stood by itself for a long time.
Yeah.
Like Victor showed it off at the convention and then he talked to a couple news stations about it. Eventually, it made its way to the Sci-Fi Channel docu-series Fact or Faked.
Okay.
It's a Sci-Fi Channel show where they, explore videos like this and try to recreate them. That show deemed this video's authenticity unconfirmable.
Dude.
So that means they couldn't confirm if it was real. They could not confirm if it was fake.
I just want to add to that real quick. That convention that they showed the video at, there was like multiple people there and multiple paranormal investigators, and they also couldn't figure out an explanation for that video. So throughout across the board, people can't figure out what this is.
Yeah, there's people out there trying to debunk this video.
Yeah.
They just have a hard time doing it. They can't really do it.
Yeah.
That show dubbed these creatures the Fresno Nightcrawlers.
Ooh.
They gave them the name, and the name kind of stuck. But people have pointed out they don't really look anything like Nightcrawlers.
No.
And they don't look like the X-Men Nightcrawler either. So where's this name coming from? It'd be more appropriate to call them the Fresno Pants.
Yeah.
haunted
But
pants.
that's not scary.
Yeah, or
Fresno
or the
pants.
Fresno moonwalkers, because it kind of does like a little moonwalk. In fact, that would be way better. These things only come out at night. They do a freaky Michael Jackson stride
Yeah.
as they slide across the ground. They should be known as the Fresno Moonwalkers.
These are all great names for like a local baseball team.
Yeah. I'm going to start the petition on change.org to rename this cryptid the Fresno Moonwalker.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
And I encourage everybody to support us.
Please.
So that is where the Fresno Nightcrawler story comes from.
Yeah.
The video from Jose that Victor Camacho had came out, and then later the sighting from Oklahoma was reported about 7 years later. And then we got the drawing, and people kind of drew comparisons, which is weird because the thing is known as the Fresno Nightcrawler. So why is it showing up in Oklahoma? But I guess it's much like Mothman. Who
Yeah, I was about to say.
Is local to West Virginia, but has appeared in France and Chicago. The Fresno Moonwalker has appeared all over the world as well, and has been caught on tape multiple times.
Yeah.
And we've actually got clearer footage of this thing, which makes it even spookier. Why don't you take over the story from here?
Oh, yeah. I was going to say real quick, though, I actually have a sighting that's even earlier.
Really?
I was baffled by this, but in 2004, there was an even earlier original sighting, even before like Jose saw the creature.
So this is before the world knew what this thing was.
Yeah.
Was not, Univision had not been contacted. The Sci-Fi Channel was not involved.
Yeah. I mean, I would take this with a grain of salt because the person who saw this was a 17-year-old. But a 17-year-old motorist claims to have seen something similar in Manchester, Indiana in 2004. So it's all over the place. Yeah, the motorist claimed to see something with thin, long legs that looked humanoid. And the only difference between the one that Jose saw is it's similar to the caramel monster. It was also 6 feet tall.
Right there, baby. Boom. This is what they saw in Indiana. This is what they saw in Oklahoma. The Midwest Moonwalker.
The Midwest Moonwalker.
The Midwest Moonwalker.
So yeah, like it wasn't just this 17-year-old motorist that saw the creature as well. I think this person wants to stay anonymous. I couldn't really find a name, but they claimed that a second car containing 2 elderly passengers saw the creature as well. They all stopped after they saw the creature. They started talking to each other like, "Yo, did you see that? I saw the fucking legs walking." And apparently they were so scared that they decided to leave the scene together.
Oh. So they were in separate cars, but then they all got in the same car?
Yeah, they were so scared they wanted to come, like these strangers decided to leave together.
Yeah, he's a 17-year-old kid. I wonder to him what's elderly. It's probably like 2 25-year-olds.
It probably was a weird situation. Either way, there's no photos or videos that captured during this time, but many agree that the story sounds very similar to what Jose saw in 2007.
So that's 3 sightings.
Yeah.
3 sightings of this, up to this point, unknown and unreported cryptid.
But then, yeah, you wanted to jump ahead here to the sighting in Yosemite, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about
do
that
it.
because
This is my favorite one so far.
yeah, I feel like this sighting in Yosemite that happened a few years after the Univision tape, even though the Univision tape is where we got the name and the exposure and the world became aware of these cryptids, this clip from Yosemite, even though it's short and it's silent,
Yeah.
revealed so much more information about the Fresno Nightcrawlers.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them featured side by side in this video. It's a much clearer video. They actually captured something here, and it appears like one of them is younger or is a child. Like there's baby
shit. I didn't even think about
Nightcrawlers
that.
out
Yeah.
there.
That would make sense with the like height discrepancy between like sightings and stuff.
And a lot of times when you see art depicting the Fresno Nightcrawler, there's 2 of them and they're cute.
Yeah.
I think oftentimes because the smaller one in this video is thought of to be like a chibi version or a child version
Chibi version.
of the Nightcrawler or the Moonwalker, whatever you want to call it.
I'm down to just show the video now.
Let's let the video speak for itself.
Exactly.
This is the clip from Yosemite National Park in 2011.
Dude. I didn't want to watch too much of this before we
There's the little one.
This is my genuine reaction.
This is March 28th at 2:17 a.m. Just think, who's walking through the woods at 2 in the morning?
Yeah.
These guys don't even have flashlights if this is a hoax. This camera belongs to the park. They don't have access to this footage. Like, who would be out here at 2 in the morning doing this? And how do you get a child to manipulate that little one if it is fake?
I've heard some people assume it was like puppeted, but like where would the puppeteer even be? Like,
how do you puppeteer?
Yeah, like where would you have to be? You
walk
have to be, like,
cycle. Yeah, this is such a wide shot. I mean, honestly, let's consider that this is, if that thing is 6 feet tall, it's walking across what looks to be like 25-foot, 30-foot stretch of trail here. 2 massive trees. I mean, we can see at least 10 feet above them, if not 15 or 20 feet above them.
Yeah.
How do you puppet this at 2 in the morning,
dude,
with no lights? How do you even know what you're puppeting in the middle of the woods with no lights? You can't see shit. It's pitch black.
And it's not even like someone was like, oh, I have this footage, let me get on TV. This footage just came out. Like,
we don't even know who owns this footage.
Yeah, like,
it's anonymous.
No one's benefiting from this. Like, yeah.
It's a lot of effort, as is often the argument with cryptid things. It's a lot of effort for very little reward.
Yeah.
But this one is actually like, an amazing amount of effort to pull this off seamlessly.
I agree. But yeah, this was in 2011 of March. Apparently in Yosemite Park, they were trying to capture a group of vandals that had been stealing and damaging private property. And so that's why they had all the cameras set up, and they captured these creatures.
People note that in this video, I don't know if we want to watch it again, but they say that it appears that there's some sort of webbing connected from the knees to the upper body on one of these creatures, which I don't know if I've ever noticed the webbing.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah.
Also, but these don't look muscular like the
No.
reports from Oklahoma. They look like they're wearing clothes. Maybe that's the webbing they're talking about. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, like the.
These things are weird.
Yeah, I love this footage so much.
This is the holy grail of Nightcrawler footage. Like, you don't get much better than this.
No, not at all.
Seeing them in action. So that is, I believe, the clearest sighting of them and recording of these supposed creatures.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the last sighting. In fact, as far as I could tell, they were seen as recently as 2017.
Yeah.
And there was a video captured of them in Poland.
Yes.
So these things are international. But what have you found?
The only other thing I could find was a user on Reddit claimed to have spotted them in 2015. I have the full post here. I kind of just pulled out the best parts. If you're down for me.
Yeah, give us the highlights.
So yeah, I didn't get the user's name here, but they said, okay, so recently I was visiting my mother's place in Lompoc, California. Is that how you say that? Lompoc?
Yeah, I think so.
Which has tons of sighting stories that the military will never confirm. I don't know any info about that, but that's what this person claims.
This guy confirmed it, so it's enough for me.
My mother lives on the outskirts of the town, and on the hill overlooking the town, I saw a tall black figure walking alongside the hill. It was about a quarter the size of a telephone pole and was relatively skinny. It had no arms and appeared to walk in the same manner except hunched over slightly, as if looking for something. At the time, I freaked out, this being my first sighting, and I walked inside and told everyone. Since then, my dog starts barking at things that aren't there, and she rarely barks at things.
It's pretty crazy.
I dismissed the story as a hallucination, a trick of the night, until I saw photos and videos of the Nightcrawlers, and I went pale. The pictures and videos were exactly what I saw that night, all except for the fact that it was black and not white.
Yeah, that's interesting. This
Yeah.
is the only report of these creatures not being gray or
Yeah.
white. So is there a hierarchy or something? Is this some sort of uniform? Do they just come in different skin tones?
It was hard to like decipher a lot of that post. It was meandering, like so meandering. Like he talked about his dogs for like a full paragraph.
You never hear about cryptids having different colored skin. You know,
Dude, maybe there's like different races of the Fresno Nightcrawlers.
that's
like,
what I'm saying. There's the Polish one, and
Polish
and
one?
the American one, and I don't know where this person lives, but
it was Lompoc, California.
yeah, Lompoc.
I hope I'm saying that right. Lompoc.
Yeah, you're nailing it. Do you have more footage for us to
I have the Polish footage. if
Let's
you wanna
look
get
at
into
that.
it.
Definitely.
Sure. There wasn't a lot of info about this, just that this was the most recent.
Well, the info here is that this man in Poland filmed this creature, didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And shared it on the internet, and people said this looks like a nightcrawler.
Okay. Let's get into it.
But it's very shaky. The viewer, you can determine for yourself what we have here.
I didn't know there's audio.
You don't see much, but there it is.
Whoa.
Pointy legs. That's it.
That one seems a little more sus to me. Is it cool if I go back and pause it?
Yeah, go for it. Let's do exactly that.
This one I could see being a hoax.
Yes, a lot of people are skeptical about the authenticity of
yeah.
this one because it really doesn't have much footage here.
This is like, I don't want to be this guy, but this is a very classic kind of film trick. Where this is not moving. They're just moving the camera.
You think so?
I could really tell. Like, yeah, so it's not moving. The camera, it's just the legs are moving, and then the camera is what's moving.
Let's see. Oh, you might be right.
Yeah, because it's not moving. Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, we're pretty good filmmakers ourselves.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go out and try to recreate our
Dude.
own Fresno Nightcrawler
We should do that.
clip and see how well we can do it.
I'm down.
We can do all kinds of cryptids.
Yeah. I actually am genuinely down with that idea.
We'll do our best. We'll share our results with everybody on this show. All right, I think you have some Nightcrawler memes for us.
Yeah, I got a couple weird things.
Let's see the memes.
All right. Y'all mind if I while out?
Y'all mind if I wild out? Space question mark?
Go ahead, G.
Go ahead, G.
I don't know. I just thought that was funny that there's these pants. Y'all mind if I while out? Go ahead, G.
This
That
is
was cracking me up.
a 2-image meme.
This is a two image.
I've
fucker.
never seen a meme in 2 images.
There's a
like this. This is the whole play.
There's this footage of hold on, let me just so the audience has another chance to see both these. There's this footage of Richard Simmons yelling at his producer, and he's like, he has an Emmy sweetie. This should be a one-take fucker.
Jerry, get it up together in there in the booth.
You know, Richard, have a little understanding.
No, he's up for an Emmy, honey. It's a one-take fucker.
And I keep saying that. I keep thinking about that as a one-take fucker.
One take.
Uh,
All right.
Among Us.
Bro,
I don't know.
hold on. Don't change this.
The fucking Fresno. Y'all are slipping on the Fresno memes. We need better memes. So
This sucks.
yeah.
Dude, the Fresno Nightcrawler is sus.
It's sus, dude. And then
This is like Nightcrawlers meets a 12-year-old.
oh yeah. Dude.
Some 6th grader out here is loving cryptids.
Yeah. Dude.
And making memes about it.
My favorite part of this is that from the corner you can see this is a screen cap of a GIF.
Oh God.
So they screen capped a GIF. And
I want to see it walk in.
yeah, they didn't make it a GIF though. And for my final thing here, I just wanted to say, I was trying to figure out what could the Fresno Nightcrawlers be, and I realized my other favorite meme is very similar, and that's
Wow, the computer just crashed.
Yeah, never mind.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Dude, this is
Dude.
good content. Wow.
Okay, never mind.
Welcome to our VLC crashing, everybody.
All right. It was
Oh
the
my
Aphex
God.
Twin Cat. I don't know if you ever saw it. Hold on, I'll pull up my phone.
Yeah, you got to get, well, dang, the people at home won't be able to see it.
I'll edit it in.
All right. That works. Show me.
Yeah, I was like, you know, what could the Fresno Nightcrawler be? And I realized that it could also be my favorite other meme, which is
He has it on the phone.
yeah. Give me a second. This is prime content here.
He's got to scroll back in his text messages with his girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I wish I could find the actual. Dude, this sucks.
You got it.
Origin. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. This is going to be worth it.
It's not.
We're going to keep all this in.
No, don't keep it in. I'm the one editing it, so.
So this, if you're seeing this, that means we kept it in.
Fuck. Oh, here it is. I thought it could be my favorite, the Aphex Twin Cat.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. You're seeing this on screen right now, and it's a white kitty cat, but it looks like the Aphex Twin logo, and it also looks like Chibi Nightcrawler.
No, all right.
Wow.
That's
Are
all
you gonna edit that image in
no,
too?
that's for you.
Johnny
That's for
just
you.
showed me a person like a furry posing as the Aphex Twin cat. So if you saw it on screen, cool. If not, you'll see it right here.
prime content.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. You know, usually we do the sign off for the show. We say like, hey, thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
And go follow us on Instagram. And we notice on YouTube that that's when everybody signs, just closes the box.
Yeah.
They just stop watching the video then. So
Yeah, come on, bro.
today we're going to do a switcheroo for the people who actually stuck around. Bonus content. Yeah, we talked about the Fresno Nightcrawlers and we killed a good half hour, but that's a little short for a
Yeah.
Mega Strange episode. So I'm going to resurrect a bit that I had prepared for an episode weeks ago that we just never got around to.
I'm excited. I don't know anything about this bit.
This goes all the way back to just talking about like weird Hollywood and celebrity stuff. I'm going to show you a picture of one of the most famous women in the world,
Okay.
and I'm going to see if you can tell me who it is.
All right.
So,
Close-up cam?
yeah, I'll do this on the close-up cam. Let's
All right.
go.
Is that Billie Eilish?
This is not Billie Eilish.
Do
Hold
I
on,
get a hint?
I'll show you there. You can look at it yourself, and then I'll put the next picture up here.
This is the same person?
Same person.
Is this a Kardashian?
Okay, this is her on a toilet. I'll let you look.
I don't. Is it Beyonce? I don't. Who the fuck is this?
All right, I think this next one you'll let me prepare the next one here. This is this famous person with one of their friends.
I can't really. Is that Emma Stone?
Here, look for yourself. Yeah.
Is this Liv Morgan?
Here is this person unzipping their pants. I don't know if you can see that there.
Is this Amanda Bynes? It looks like Amanda Bynes.
Okay, this is the final picture.
Okay.
I'll put up here.
Is it? It's Madonna?
These have all been pictures of Madonna.
What the fuck?
Yeah, if you go on Madonna's Instagram,
What the fuck?
I guess you can go back to the wide shot here.
Sure.
People noticed a few months ago that Madonna on her Instagram looks nothing fucking like Madonna in real life. And she has been exclusively posting highly photoshopped pictures of herself on Instagram where she appears to be in her early 20s.
Dude, this is crazy because she has a TikTok and I've been seeing her TikToks.
Yeah.
And she looks fucked up in her TikToks.
What?
Yeah, dude. It's like not like I could pull it up if you want, but she looks like she looks great in these photos. But
Yeah.
on TikTok, it's like, bro,
Well,
what happened?
I don't want to like
Yeah, I want
shame
to shame
Madonna too much, but this is kind of ridiculous. She's photoshopping or putting a filter on her face, but you can see like the rest of her body is not
Yeah.
as young or de-aged, like very obviously.
Hey, I'll say this. She's giving some nerd a job. That some nerd gets paid like a lot of money to Photoshop her, probably.
Yeah.
Like that's probably a great job. He probably can't talk about it. Yeah, I do some Photoshop work for a
Do some
celebrity.
photoshopping on Madonna. Let's pull up a Madonna TikTok. Let's just check it
Okay.
out. Okay.
She looks fucked up. Like, what is this video?
This is her own song.
Dude.
That's
Isn't that scary?
strange. Okay, so she clearly is only doing filtered TikToks as well. but
Yeah.
Is there like a de-aging filter on TikTok, or is like, how is that happening?
I think she just
Because she doesn't look like that in real life.
I think there's just a lot of skin filters now
Yeah.
on TikTok.
I guess so.
But there's also like a one that like scrunches your face. There's an app on TikTok or a filter on TikTok where you can like change your facial structure
Wow.
a little bit. But it'll usually say like at the corner like what
Here I am. I'm the old guy. Which one's tick and which one's talk?
this one she's not really using much. Like I mean there's filter, but like you kind of see her face. Oh, she said she was a little bit C-worded. Anyway.
Well, I just wanted to show you what's going on in Madonna's world, because when I found these photos, my jaw dropped. And more so, I just wanted to get your genuine reaction. You
didn't
thought
know
it was
who it
Billie
was. I
Eilish.
didn't-
You thought it was Kardashian.
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes, Emma Stone, especially the one on the toilet, like threw you for a loop.
I thought her friend was Emma Stone.
Yeah. This is wild. So go check out Madonna's Instagram, everybody.
Yeah,
And,
our favorite cryptid.
Yeah, our favorite cryptid. She's got age magic, Madonna. And while you're at it, check out our Instagram at Mega Strange Podcast. And now we have officially come to the end of this week's episode. Thank you for sticking around for the
you.
bonus content, everybody. We'll see you next Saturday, next Wednesday, wherever, or maybe you'll see us when you're out there in the woods searching for some strange paranormal stuff. Keep your eyes to the sky. Stay strange, everybody. Hey everybody, if you like this video, be sure to click on some more videos from the Mega Strange podcast. We have tons of hotline episodes and tons of full-length episodes that are going to keep you entertained and scared. So stick around with us for a while. Watch some more videos.